All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. And today our topic is about what it's called jihad. Uh, you know, we saw many articles, and I saw some posts in Facebook. Actually, Facebook is the one who let us say provide me with ideas about what I'm going to speak next. Because when I every day I don't have a plan really for what I'm going to talk after a half hour. So what I do is simply I just go to Facebook and see what Muslims are posting, and then we will show how we refute what they claim and what they say. Lately, we have like a wave of articles written claiming that Islam is not ISIS, and those articles not necessarily written by Muslims. It would be normal if it is written by Muslims, because Muslims, they are like salesmen trying to provide to us a false description of a car want to sell to us, but the car have a broken engine, have a lot of defect, have many accidents, but they try to present this car to be the best car in the market. Or the same as somebody who want to sell you his phone, and he tried to cover up all the defect in his phone. So today we are going to cover not only what the Muslims says, even some they claim to be Christians, but yet they defend Islam. And the Muslims claim that the Western media is attacking Islam. I never saw one Western media attacking Islam. Even if you watch Fox News, you will see Fox News how much careful they are. They say extremist. There is nothing is called extremist. This is a big fat lie of Fox News. So in order to cover their ass, excuse my language, they use the word extremist. I mean, how you can be extremist if you do exactly what Islam teach? What extremist mean exactly? If somebody he is a Christian extremist, he will carry the Bible, not chopping heads of others. Extremist Christian, if we can go with this sentence, is somebody he wanna follow to the extreme, which means to the end, and he should be following Jesus. How many people Jesus killed? How many women he raped? How many countries he took over? So the topic today is about the propaganda, which is not necessarily made by Muslims. It's made by those who they are Western medias, and even some who claim to be Christians. As an example of the Christians who defend Islam always, all of us, we knew that there is a very well-known guy. His name, let me see. Here we go. Christian minister James White says ISIS is not Islam. James White says ISIS not Islam. Whoever says otherwise is a liar. This guy is not a Muslim. He is a Christian minister in a Christian church. He have a PhD in the Bible, but yet he is defending Islam. So how we can explain such a thing? The answer is very simple. The people, they are different. People, they are some people, they do things because they have a mental issues. And I believe that this guy, James White, he opposed anything in the field. If you notice anything, anyone he say anything, this guy right away he make a show and he oppose it. I think he feel like he's insecure, and he tried to be the star of the news, because if he say what people don't say, then he will be in the news. If you to be in the news is you need to drive in the wrong direction of the highway. If you are driving like everybody in the right direction, I mean, why the news will report you? But the second you go in the wrong direction in the highway, The newspapers, the radio stations, they will say there's a crazy guy going in the wrong direction in the highway. Take care. Be sure you're okay, you are safe. So he liked to be in the wrong direction. He liked to be in the spot. He liked to be people talking about him. He liked to be a controversy. People speak about him. It's like the same as the old woman she used to be an actor. I forgot her name, and nobody is talking about her no more. So she took naked pictures in the bathroom, and she posted in the internet because she wanted the media to talk about her again. It doesn't matter how, And James White is the same. He liked to oppose anything around him just to be in the spot. However, everything he say is very stupid, and we can debunk it very easy. And actually, I challenged him many times to debate me, but he ran away as usual because he knew that he is not saying the truth. He is just saying what to make him stay in the business. Now, you will see that this is not only some stupid person saying that because he have an ego. He like to be well known. He like to be spoken of always, etc. As we see, we are talking about him right now. This is the proof of what we are talking about. If he did not say what he said, which is very stupid, we will not be talking about him. I said to him before in Twitter, and he did not respond to me to answer. He responded to me saying, Merry Christmas, Christian Prince. That's it. Imagine. I said to him, give me one thing ISIS did and Muhammad did not do. I challenge you. What he respond? Merry Christmas, Christian Prince. Because he knew that he is, he's in trouble. He is in trouble as a liar. He is in trouble as a fabricator. He is in trouble as a person who claimed to be Christian, but yet he say false things to the Christians, trying to deceive them. Now, you will see when the Muslims, they say that the media, the Western media, speak against Islam always, we will find as an example this article. Let us see this article. This is the Independent UK. Let me show you the link in the top, so people will not say we are making things. This is, you see, it is the Independent, the UK. All right. What is the article saying in the Independent UK? I'm not sure how independent the Independent is. ISIS, Islam is not strong factor behind foreign fighters joining extremist group in Syria and Iraq. Who is the one who said that? Let us see. You will be surprised. Let us zoom in so you can read. Religion is not the strongest driving force behind thousands of foreigners joining ISIS and other terrorist groups in Iraq and Syria. A report by US military research found, a new study by the etc. You can read the rest. So who is the one trying to fool us and saying that religion is not the main factor of terrorism? This is now a USA Army. Now somebody might say, well, how come this is USA Army saying that? My friend, to fight the propaganda of ISIS, you have to create your own propaganda. This is a war of deception. So ISIS, they are saying what they believe in loud and clear, that we want to establish the Islamic State. This is why they call themselves ISIS. And not only those who join them in terrorism, they support them. Go and see the post in the internet. In any video, you will find thousands and thousands of Muslims. They are praying to the Islamic State to be established. So why the USA Army says that? Simply because they want to fight the propaganda by another fight. They want to convince the Muslims, not you, that those who join ISIS, they are not really following. They are doing it because they are true Muslims. But the naive ones, you know, the other negative side of this propaganda, that when they lie in the USA Army about what's happening on Syria and Iraq, they forgot they are lying to their own children too about the truth. But who care? I mean, it's about how you win the war. So they don't care really if they lie to you or if they say the truth. Their concern is how we can fight the propaganda, and we make ISIS are a bunch of idiots. They are just joining for other purposes, not really for Islam. But all of us, we knew that those people are willing to die for the sake of their false ideas. So why, how they want to convince us that somebody he joined ISIS, he joined only because he want money? If he is willing to commit suicide bombing, what he will do with the money after that? I agree that he is after money, but money in heaven, not money in earth, because Allah, he promised him virgins and vaginas and sex and jewelries and gold and a pillow and a bed and a couch and a bracelet and some rings in his penis. But still, this is not in earth. So even when they say to you, USA Army said that, you need to ask yourself, why the USA Army saying such a thing? Because they try to convince the Muslims that ISIS really are not presenting you and not defending you. Those are a group of militant who trying to make some money, and their purpose is just like a gang. Well, Muhammad was a gang man, and he wanted to make money as much as he can, and to rape as much as he can, and this is what it's called the reward of the earth. So Islam is based on two kind of reward in earth, which now we kill the enemies, we rape their women, we enjoy their vaginas, and then we enslave their kids, and we sell them in the market, and we make money, and we get rich. But if we die, we go to heaven, and we'll be rich anyway. So the propaganda of USA is not really to expose Islam, it is the opposite, is to make those who join terrorism not presenting Islam, which is in fact is defending Islam. Are you getting, guys, what I'm saying? Are you getting the point I'm saying? So they say, they try to convince the Muslims that you are not defending Islam if you join ISIS, because ISIS are a bunch of groups are joining to do drugs, to kidnap women, etc. And this is not Islam, brother. And we will find the same propaganda launched by the Saudi, because the Saudi and the CIA, all of them, they work in one basket. And all of us, we know it's not a secret. You can ask any Muslim that the family of Al Saud, they are in the pocket of the CIA. The CIA is the one who decide who is going to be the coming king. The CIA is the one who ordered the arrest of all those princes you see in Saudi Arabia right now, and they are the one who will release them. The prince, the crown prince there, is just their sex toy. They put him in when they want, they put him out when they want, as simple as that. So what people they see in the front, they see like there's tons of Muslim cleric in Saudi Arabia. They start saying Islam is not like that, Islam is not ISIS, but those are the one who work for the government of Saudi, and the Saudi is the one who tell them what to say. You see, when the war was in Bosnia, the Muslims who work for the Saudi government, they were shouting in the mosque, Allahu Akbar, join jihad, donate for the Mujahideen al-Bosnia, etc. Why? Because that war was a war approved by USA to destroy Serbia. So the CIA, they want the Serbian state to be destroyed. They want the Serbian state to be demolished. And that is to weaken at that time the new Soviet Union countries, which mean, I mean, like the ones who was under the influence of the Soviet Union. They are trying to make Russia weak. So we divide Serbia, and we make a new Croatia, and we make a new Bosnia, and we make a new countries, and we divide them and make them small, and then we make the Muslims come from everywhere to do jihad against the Serbian and kill as many as they can. But when even they could not do it, the USA Army did join the war against the Serbian and kill more than 10,000 Christians in Serbia. So sometimes people, they might think that the jihad of the Muslims is far away from the jihad of America, because American always they use the mujahideen for the propaganda of USA. In other way, to make a victory in a place, we use those stupid idiot to fight for us. And this is exactly what happened in Syria and in Iraq. You will see that ISIS, Obama, who is a Muslim, he sponsored ISIS by more than $700 million, and the money or the weapon, they went between ISIS and Al-Qaeda, and everybody know that. USA is the one who gave the green light to the Saudi and to the Qatari and to the Emirati and to the Bahraini to send billions of dollars to Syria to arm Al-Qaeda and to arm ISIS. But when ISIS grows so much, which is not expected, now America, they have a change of a plan, because this is not what we want. We want just a bunch of mujahideen killing the Syrian, fighting the Syrian regime, Shia and Sunni killing each other, but we don't want an Islamic State to be established. It was not really expected. It was only just to do jihad against the Shia and kill some few million Christians. I mean, who cares? The CIA is the last one to worry about the Christians. But when ISIS grew and became a major force in the Middle East, at least in their territory, in the ground, then the USA have to change the plan. And in order to change the plan, especially after the intervene of the Russian, which was a great movement from Putin, who I believe that he is a great president, not like the stupid American leadership. You see, until now, the American, they are sponsoring ISIS and nothing changed. Trump, he make speeches about fighting ISIS, fighting terrorism, but Trump, he want to fight ISIS and terrorism here in USA, but he want to sponsor them there in the Middle East. Until now, if you see the last news where the Kurdish fighters, they attack the city of Al-Raqqa, there was more than 3,000 fighters from ISIS. 3,000 fighters from ISIS. 3,000 monkeys. How in the world USA Army let them go? There's no prisoners. No prisoners. They are surrounded by the Kurdish fighters and Christian fighters, and there is the USA Army to sponsor them there, and then they open a road for them to go. 3,000 fighters. Those 3,000 fighters are 3,000 terrorists. They are going to go to Turkey and they will go to Europe. So when they say to you they are fighting terrorism, they are lying to you. Terrorism is their game. Osama bin Laden himself, he used to come to America, and the CIA used to go to Afghanistan, and they say to the Muslims, Allahu Akbar. You can go and see documentary about the CIA training the Mujahideen in Afghanistan. Why? How we train the Mujahideen again, in Afghanistan? Because simply they are fighting for us. We cannot fight the Soviet Union face to face. That will come with the nuclear war. So what we would do, we send a bunch of dogs to bite them and to hurt them in their feet. And who are those dogs? Are the Mujahideen, the terrorists. So we sponsor them and we arm them and we give them money and we give them a weapon and we train them how to make suicide bombs or to make side road bombs. And actually American is the one who taught them to do that. It's the same exact story happened when the British intelligence decided to destroy the Ottoman Empire. What they did, they sent a guy, his name is Lawrence. You can go right now and search his name, Lawrence the Arabian. Lawrence the Arabian, he went to Saudi Arabia and he claimed that he became a Muslim, and he speak Arabic, and he did lead and he trained, and he is one of the he's like James Bond at that time, but this is a real James Bond. His story is real. This is a guy who is an agent for the British intelligence, who was able to destroy, for real, one guy, one man was able to destroy the empire of the Ottoman and make them go back to Turkey. We have a caller. Let us see. We don't want to go out of the topic now. Too early for calls, but let us see. Yes, my friend. Hello.
This is your daily Abdul.
All right. What do you want to say?
Telling you that you better stop talking badly about Islam, or else we will come to your house and blow you up like a bug.
Yeah, Omar. We are yeah, this is not really appreciated from you. I know you are joking, but we have a serious topic. Do you want to say something now or no? We have a serious topic.
The what?
We have a serious topic. Guys, don't call me. Don't call me if you want to, you know, we are not a bunch of kids. We have a serious topic. If you have nothing serious to say, don't call me. All right? We are not joking here, and we are not kidding. So many people, they think that there is a huge distance between, you know, what is cooked in CIA kitchen and the British intelligence kitchen and the French intelligence kitchen and what is cooked in the Islamic terrorist kitchen. The fact, all of them, they are serving one food, but everyone have his own direction. The Muslims, they are mad, stupid people. They want to establish an Islamic state. The Western, they are smart people. They knew how to use those donkeys. As simple as that. They are not hiring them for a job. They are there already. They are not creating them. No, they are there already. They are not making Islam. Islam is there already. And those people, they are willing to do what Islam is saying. So what the Western, they do is the art of directing those terrorists. How we can make them harm our enemies. The problem only will be when those terrorists, they start attacking Western territories, and that will be the problem. But usually it's not a big problem until lately it became, when the terrorists, they start attacking Europe heavily. If you look right now, you can go and search right now how many times Trump he said that Qatar is sponsoring terrorism. How many times? 7, 8 times on TV live. So what he did? Nothing. Totally nothing. How you say in TV that Qatar is sponsoring terrorism and you do nothing? He can take over Qatar in less than 5 minutes. We have enough enough army in Qatar to take over the country in less than 5 minutes. We do not need to send the troops. They are there. So what do you mean Qatar is sponsoring terrorists and you do nothing about it? It's so clear that USA protecting Qatar. The Saudi, they want to change the regime and they wish they can attack Qatar any second they wish to replace the prince in there. But the USA, they will not allow them to do so. It is USA who is supporting and protecting a terrorist group, terrorist government in Qatar. Why? Qatar right now is a friend of Iran. How come we are against Iran and we sponsor the friend of Iran? Doesn't make sense. Iran is the problem. Iran is supporting terrorism. Iran is supporting Hezbollah. Okay, Iran is supporting Hezbollah, supporting terrorism. We know that. Then how you agree that you support the one who defend Iran, and that is the Prince of Qatar? So obviously, in the kitchens of the CIA, there is different food you do not know about. They say something, they do something else. Iran is the you know, let us say, do you know there is a story in the Middle East about a guy, his name is Juha. Juha is a comedy person. He is funny. All right, his name is Juha. Juha, he sold the house. This is one of his funny stories. He sold the house and he told the one who bought the house, I'm going to give you the whole house for half price, but I have a right and I want to reserve after I sell you the house. The guy, he said, what? He said, I have a nail in the bedroom. I have the right to have access to it and use it in any way I wish. The guy, he said, well, I will get the house for half price and he have a nail in the bedroom. Who care? I mean, you have a nail. So the guy, he come in the middle of the night after he sold the house and he bring his donkey with him and he tied the donkey in the nail in the bedroom. So here we go, we gave you the whole house, it is yours, we give it to you for the half of the price, and now we need only to preserve our right is the nail. So he come in the middle of the night to knock at the door. The guy is asleep with his wife and etc. Who is this? This is Juha, open the door. The guy like, why? What do you want, Juha? Why you are coming now? It's so late. He said, you forgot? He said, forgot what? I told you about my nail. He said, what? What? He said, I told you when we sold the house, we have a contract. I have the right to use my nail anytime I wish. And now I want to use it. So the guy, he have to open the door. So America and the West, always they have to provide themselves with a nail in the Middle East. So the nail in the Middle East is going to be for some time Iran. It's going to be Hezbollah. It's going to be ISIS. If we take off all those nails, there is no reason for them to be there. So they lie to you, they say to you they are going to fight the terrorists, the Muslim terrorists, but the fact they don't want really to fight them, they want them to be limited, to be under control. And the nail is very important. Why Qatar welcomed USA to have the biggest base on Qatar? Because the Qatari are scared. They have big countries around them and they can eat them like like in one bite. The whole country is not even 200,000 citizens. A lot of money, a lot of oil. So everybody, his eyes is open wide on Qatar. So what we do? We welcome the American to open their base, and who dare to attack Qatar today and the American base is there? Nobody. Not even the Russian. So fear is always let us say very well used by the Western and by America especially to locate themselves in the Middle East and to be in control. Why Saudi Arabia, they are subdued to USA? Because they have a fear. Why Kuwait, they are subdued to USA? Because they have a fear. Saddam Hussein is gone, yes, but the Iraqis still believe Kuwait is their land, and they might do what Saddam Hussein did long time ago again. Emirat, Emirat is a small tiny land. It's not even the size of a farm in Texas. So this country, this is small tiny country, have no choice except to be protected by USA. So fear is a big factor to exist in the Middle East, and the Muslims, they have a fear because those are Muslims who don't trust each other. You see, there's a very true fact about Muslims. Muslims are people who betray each other. This is what Islam is based on. If you go and read from the history, from the beginning of Islam, you will see that Muslim, they betray Muhammad. Muhammad, he betray his cousins. The cousin, they betray the cousins. And then the Muslims, they killed Uthman. The Muslims, they killed the Caliph. The Muslims, they killed each other. Aisha, she wanna kill Ali. Ali wanna kill Aisha. It is a society of conspiracy and division, for they are satanic. So those satanic people, they cannot trust each other for peace, but they trust the foreigners, they trust the European, they trust the British, they trust the American. This is why you find that almost in every country in the Middle East right now, American troops are there. Even the Iraqi hypocrites, who they are Shia, who say death to America in the morning, who say death to America at night, they are the first to call USA to send their troops immediately to save Iraq from ISIS. But how you say in the mosque they are kuffar and they are filthy and they are najis, they are dirty, and then you ask them to come and save you because they have to. And USA is using the nail again. So now we have a nail to go back to Iraq. We have our nail. It's a big nail. The nail was growing to the point it became like a column. So now our nail is growing and growing and growing. And then the stupid Iraqi, they have no choice but to say they hate the American, they hate the Christian, they hate the kuffar, they hate the Hindus, they hate the Buddhas, they hate everybody, they hate themselves too. And then now we have no choice, because if we don't do it, ISIS will take Baghdad in the coming 24 hours. So they call immediately USA to send more troops, otherwise they are in trouble. But all of this will not make any difference for me. This is politics. Politics is dirty, and people who work in politics is not to be trusted. And don't ever believe what they say to you in TV. If Trump, he says Qatar is a country of terrorism, ask yourself why Trump don't do something against it. So what do you mean Qatar is a prince of terrorism and he sponsored terrorism? If I donate right now to ISIS, I will be arrested. How come the prince of Qatar, he donated billions of dollars, not millions, and he is not arrested? Don't tell me they cannot arrest him. They can arrest him in 2 seconds. Isn't it weird? But American, you know, they are naive people. They don't really know what's happening. The funny, they say to you that we are, you know, we are people who are against terrorism, and Qatar is doing terrorism, and then not long after, right after, a week after, USA have a weapon deal with Qatar. Weapon deal. We sold them a lot of weapon. A week before you said they are terrorists, a week after you make a deal to sell them weapon. Yeah, because the Qatari, they knew now the American are upset from something. So let us cool them down. How we can cool them down? By the green color, by the dollar. So we go to USA and we make a deal, which is a fake deal. I don't believe even they will get any weapon. It's just like a bribe to USA government, and make them, you know, cool down. You will. What do you want? We will give you $7 billion. Tomorrow we will give you 30. Next year we will give you 25. So this is politics. Until now we were talking about politics. But what about if Islam is jihad or not? Is really Islam is a terrorist religion? Is Islam really a religion of killing non-Muslims? Because the politics does not really reflect what Islam is about. The same as the politics was not reflecting Christianity in certain time, where, you know, some Christian leaders at that time, in certain time, they were using the church to be a tool of politics. So we don't judge Islam by Osama bin Laden. We will not judge Islam even by ISIS. We judge Islam by Muhammad, by the Quran, by the teaching of Islam, by the teaching of Muhammad, by the behavior of Muhammad. And don't dare to say to me that Muhammad was not a good Muslim. So when we have someone like, you know, what his name, James White, and he say that Islam, ISIS are not Islam, then we need to expose this false person and ask him, well, if Islam is not ISIS and ISIS is not Islam, was Muhammad ISIS? Did Muhammad kill those who don't agree with him? Did Muhammad expel the same as they did to the Christians and the Yazidi and enslave them? Did Muhammad enslave women and children? Did he rape women and children? If Muhammad did, then people like James White, they were lying to you, and they are liars. If Muhammad did, it's mean the media, which is in USA media, and behind it the CIA, is lying to you by saying Islam is not really the main factor for terrorists to join ISIS. What is the main factor? They say to you, most of those people, they are poor. This is not really true. Number one, the founders of those terrorist groups are extremely rich. As an example, Osama bin Laden, he inherited almost $500 million from his family. I mean, how rich he can be more than this? How many of us inherited $500 million, not $1 million, from his father? And he is an engineer. The assistant of Osama bin Laden is a doctor. The caliphate of ISIS, he have a PhD. So why they lie to us and they say they are not educated? And why they lie to us and they say they are poor? Yes, there is some poor, they join, etc., to make living. This is true, but this is not the idea. As you see, the founders themselves, they are not poor. And ISIS is not something new. ISIS is exist since the time of Muhammad. So now, if there is any Muslim would like to call me, please feel free. You can call me to prove me wrong, and we will go over the Quran and over the Hadith, and we will see if really ISIS present Islam or not, if Islam really is religion of terrorism or not. And the best way to do that is the Hadith and the Quran and the behavior of Muhammad. We can compare between what ISIS did and what Muhammad do. If ISIS did something different from Muhammad, then the story is different. Yes, Omar.
Yes, I just wanted to also put a point that Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the leader of ISIS, actually has a PhD from the University of Jihad in Islamic Studies. He read the Quran back to front, front to back. He memorized it. He knew everything about it. These people are more than capable. They know their religion very well, and they are just demonstrating it.
Correct. Yeah,
just had to put that out.
And actually, this is why he is a leader, because he have a PhD. He have a PhD in Islam. That's why he became a leader of his group, because he is different from the rest. He is unique,
yeah, exactly.
So he knows Islam very well, and for sure, James White, he do not know Islam more than him. He became the caliphate not for no reason, because simply he is a scholar for them, and he is qualified to be a leader according to Islam. So was ISIS,
and you know what's funny?
Yeah, go ahead.
And you know what's funny? He also learned at one of the best Islamic universities in the world. The University of Baghdad has one of the oldest manuscripts of the Quran and the Hadith. And some of the best scholars of Islam are there. So no wonder that he is so extreme. Just
being extreme, he is not extreme really. You see, the word extreme is not is something we observed from the media. The media trying to fool us and make us use that word, that those are extreme. Those are just true Muslims. Don't fool yourself by the word extreme. There is nothing is called Muslim extreme. It's a lie. It is a lie. Those are true Muslims, as simple as that. Every Muslim, to be a Muslim, he have to do what Muhammad said and what Muhammad did. As simple as that. You do not need to make it. I mean, we do not need to color it. Just black and white. A Christian is someone who follows Christ. There's nothing is called extreme Christian. There's nothing is called so Christian. There's nothing. Either you are Christian or you are not. The Messiah said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So what do? You do his will. That is not extreme. That is the Christian. If you don't do his will, you are no Christian. So there's no so. Either you are or you are not. We are talking about God. We are talking about religion. We are talking about either you are following God or you are not following God. So who is the best man for the Muslims? Muhammad. So to be a Muslim, you have to follow Muhammad. As simple as that. Did Muhammad kill? Yes. Did he rape? Yes. Did he steal? Yes. Did he was a warmonger? Yes. Did he enslave women, children, etc.? Yes. So what ISIS did, Muhammad did not do, and what Muhammad do, ISIS did not do. This is the challenge for all those liars who say to us Islam is not ISIS and ISIS is not Islam. And the Muslims, they have tons of articles about that. Now you see, in the other day I made a video about what his name, the guy in England, Nawaz, Fawaz, Hawaz, I don't know what his name, forgot. This guy, he said, well, Islam says there's no compulsion in religion. Well, this is a lie. This doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. You're a liar. That verse is about Muhammad saying to the Jews and to the non-Muslims, you cannot force your children not to join Islam. And Muhammad, he ordered the law of apostasy. This idiot in his TV, he claimed to be a Muslim, let us say, reformer. He says there is no apostasy in the Quran. Well, what are you talking about? You know, are you an idiot? Yes, he is. You know what happened in the West? Someone, he learned from some website about Islam, so suddenly he became a corner speaker, and he have a microphone, and he want to teach you about this cult. But do really they have a knowledge? I never saw anyone can tell me where we can find that the law of apostasy in the Quran, because they are idiots, they do not know. They are grabbing their knowledge from searching Google, and Google is full of a lot of false and true. So when ISIS, as an example, James White, he said that ISIS, they kill Muslims too. Well, because you are stupid, you idiot. ISIS, they kill Muslims for they are not Muslims no more. It is simple. ISIS, they kill. Islam is very simple. Islam says if anyone don't practice Islam is not a Muslim. What Muhammad he said? He said, I've been ordered to fight all mankind until they say there's no God but Allah and there's no prophet but me, and they slaughter as we slaughter, and we pray as and they pray as we pray, and they pay zakat, and then and only then I will stop shedding their blood. So if you don't do any of those, you are not a Muslim, you are apostate. Additional to that, the Quran says in chapter 5 verse 51, chapter 9 29, chapter 3 28, chapter etc. There's tons of them saying clearly that if you take a Christian or a Jew or non-Muslim as a friend, you are one of them. You are what? You are one of them. What does that mean? It means we can kill you. Because chapter 9 verse 29 says, fight those who don't believe in Allah from the Christians and the Jews, specifically. Just for because they don't believe in Allah, they don't believe in Muhammad. And if you became an apostate, we kill you. Now somebody might say to me, where we can find the law of apostate in the Quran? Hold on. You see here, this is a school of knowledge, not a school of donkeys. We don't have donkeys here. You want to find donkeys? Go to the donkeys channel. All right. Let us see. Chapter 9 verse number 73. This verse is about killing two kind of people. The one who they are non-Muslims, and the ones who they are Muslims by name. Muhammad called them al-munafiqeen, which mean the hypocrites. The who? The hypocrites. يا أيها النبي جاهد الكفار والمنافقين وأغلظ عليهم. O Prophet, do jihad against the kuffar. We know who is the kuffar. والمنافقين, who is the munafiqeen? is those who they are considered apostate. They claim to be Muslims, but they are not. Let us click in it and let us see a Muslim interpretation, oh sorry, translation, which is a false translation, but still I use it for the sake of getting the Abduls busted. Because if I do my own interpretation, they will say, or translation, they will say, see, this is a Christian prince, he is fabricating things. So we will go, this is Yusuf Ali. And Yusuf Ali is a sheikh for the Muslims, as you know. All right. O Prophet, you see here the translation, he will go right away, they start lying. O Prophet, strive hard against the believer. What strive? It says jihad, do jihad. Suddenly became a strive. You see that the first translation? How you want to strive them? How you want to strive them? By killing them. Read with me. They swear by Allah. Here it says against the unbelievers and the hypocrites. Now here he continues speaking about who are they, those hypocrites. They swear by Allah, but by Allah that they said nothing evil, but indeed they uttered and blasphemy, and they did after that, after they accept Islam. So those are apostate. So what Muhammad is ordered to do? He is ordered to do jihad against them. And here the Muslim, they try to make it, to hide it, that this is a war. They say to you, this is a strive. What strive? What strive mean exactly? The Arabic word is jihad. What you will do to those people? This is a revenge. You will go, you will kill them, and you will force them, either they repent, as you see here, either if they repent, it will be the best of for them. But then if they don't, well, you know what? You kill them. You slaughter them all. If you change the translator, you will see the translation changed. It's a miracle. Let us go to Shakir. Shakir, he said strive too. Ooh, really? Let us change the translator. Bigtal, he says strive too. Wow, look like all of them, they are copying Yusuf Ali because he is the first to translate to English. We go to Muhsin Khan. Muhsin Khan, he says strive too. Okay, hold on. Still, I did not really do what I need to do here. So we are going to do something special. Hold on. Because remember, our duty here is to get the Abdul's lies busted. All right? We don't want to cut things off. All right. This is an Islamic website. And this is here, we choose the chapter. This one have more translation. That's why I'm going to use it. It gives you more collections of translation. All right. Here you can highlight all translations you want. But I do not need really to do it. Look here, how right away the translation changed. Look with me. Biktal saying strive. Sahih Intel, it says fight. So how fight against became strive. So jihad is a strive, my friend. It's a strive against yourself, but the fact jihad is to go and kill them. Let us add more translators. Ali Kawari said, O Prophet, wage jihad against the faithless and the hypocrites. So the liars, they replaced the word jihad with the word strive. That's why I say, don't ever trust the Abdul ever translating for you anything. This is the link for. You know, I am striving in my fasting, Allahu Akbar, but this is not what the verse is saying. What strive? I'm struggling, you know, because I need to pay my bills. This is not what the verse is talking about, Abdul. This is a verse speaking about killing those who don't believe in Allah and those who they are Muslims, but yet they are not practicing Islam. And you will find tons of idiots. They say to you, in Islam, there's not in the Quran, not even one verse in the Quran speak of apostasy. This is what happened when you listen to the idiot who have no knowledge of Islam. And this is what happened if you try to learn about Islam from a bunch of Muslim liars giving you false translation of their Islam Quran. I will highlight all the translation here in front of me. All of them. Hold on, I'm going to increase the number of translations. Let me show you. I highlighted every translation I have in front of me. Here we go. Look with me in the here in the side. I highlighted everything in the list. Nothing left. And right away you will see how the translation is vary between a person and a person. Here it says wage jihad. Here it says strive. Here it says fight against. Here it says a struggle. Like what the heck? He is the one is struggling. You see, guys, the struggle in the English translation, the guys getting killed is not the one struggling, is the one who is killing them. He is struggling, you know, like he is using his knife. Hello? I mean, come on, this is a struggle. I mean, like you are making your clothes dirty with the blood. We have to be honest here. You are making a lot of effort. He's struggling. He is striving. I mean, have you ever heard of somebody strive against? Strive hard? What the heck? The prophet is striving hard. Strive hard. Strive against. This guy here, fight the unbelievers. Muslims, which one is the correct one? I'm really confused now. Which one? Huh? Now, you know, by the way, Muslims, when they call me sometime and they say to you, I know how to read Arabic, do you know what they do? This is an example in front of you. Ya ayyuha, you see, it's in English. They write the Quran in Urdu or etc. whatever language to resemble the sound. So when you hear Shabir Ali saying to you in Arabic, you think he's speaking Arabic. So he say, Ya ayyuha al-nabiyya jahid al-kuffara wa amalaka makamuna al-kula balula lalidu. And you say, wow, Shabir Ali, he speak Arabic, man. But no, he is not reading Arabic. He have it in front of him written like this. This is not Arabic. The Arabic is here. Where is the Arabic? This is the Arabic. يا أيها النبي جاهد الكفار والمنافقين وأغلظ عليهم ومأواهم جهنم وبئس المصير. So they try to fool you saying to you, I know Arabic, and he is reading supposedly Arabic, but the fact he is reading in a book in front of him using his own language letters to resemble the sound of the Quran. The same as the Muslim when he starts praying Al-Fatiha, you think he knows Quran and he knows Arabic. No, he's repeating, he recite, you know, from memory. It's the same when I was a kid, I learned an English song, I forgot what it is, but I don't know what it's mean. You know, I like the music, so I was repeating the words. But I have no idea what this word is about. So the prophet here, he received an order from his God, Lah, and Lah, he said, go and kill the false Muslims and the non-Muslims. the false Muslims, who they are, saying we are Muslims, but in fact they are against Islam in their heart. Kill them. How we know they are against Islam? Because they don't pray. What is the war of apostate? You can go right now and search when Muhammad he died by the poison like a rat. Some people they stop paying zakat. Abu Bakr, he waged a war. He says even if it was about giving us a goat, huh? I will wage war to get the goat. You have to pay him. All of Islam is based in making money. So what do you mean you don't want to pay me the zakat? The war of apostate is not because people they said we don't want to be Muslims. They just don't want to practice Islam no more. They did not say it really loud and clear. Some of them they did. If you don't pay zakat, you are supposed to be killed. If you don't do pray, you are supposed to be killed. If we go to the hadith, we will find the following. Let us go to the hadith. Okay. This is the hadith in front of you, and for those who do not know what hadith mean, hadith is any statement Muhammad he said or his companions about something he ordered or he behaved he did. And you will find a lot of disgusting stories in the stories of Muhammad. So what Muhammad he said, I've been ordered to fight all people until they say the following, until they say shahada. As you see, all those references saying the same. I've been ordered, I've been commanded to fight the people until they bear witness. You see it? This is all is Islamic reference. I have nothing to do with it, and this is not my translation. This is the Muslim translation. The only way to stop Muhammad the terrorist from killing you is to say shahada and to pay the zakat and to slaughter as he slaughter, and you pray as he pray, and you face the Kaaba, and then only then he will stop killing you. Do you see it? So why Muslims they lie to us and they say ISIS is not Muhammad and Muhammad is not ISIS. ISIS they say the same. They say, well, those who don't practice Islam are obviously they are apostate. And the Prophet he said, and he did, I have been ordered to do what? To fight. To fight what? Don't tell me strive now, huh? Fight by the sword. Muhammad don't fight by zucchini. I've been ordered to fight the people, all people, until what? Until they say the shahada, and then until what? There's more. Until they say so, and they pray like our prayer. You have to pray as a Muslim. You have to face the Kaaba. You have to slaughter as we slaughter. Even your food have to be Islamic food. Then focus with me. Then, do you see then? You see then? Then their blood and their property will be protected from my hand. And I will not interfere with them except legally, which means if you break any of those things. This is legally. So you break what we request from you. Let us say today you accept. We will not kill you today. But tomorrow you stop fast and you stop praying, you stop paying zakat, you stop praying to the direction of the Kaaba. Any of those we kill you. Do you see it, Muslims? Do you see it, Christians? For the one who say this is an old info, my friend, if you don't like to listen to it, go. You know it all, so you do not need to listen to me. There's still people who have no idea what this old info is about. It's old info, yes. It's 1400 years info, but still until now there's many dummy people do not know it. And Khariji is not important for us. I mean, how smart you are to talk about it. What does Khariji mean? There's nothing it's called Khariji. Khariji is those people. Anyone who is not accepting Islam is or he's going out of the lines of Islam, he's considered Khariji. Was Muhammad a Khariji? So we focus on Muhammad, so people, they will not say we are talking about Osama bin Laden, we are talking about ISIS, we are talking about Muhammad. Can the Muslim say that Muhammad was not a Muslim? If there is here any Muslim can say to us, this man, the one who is saying what he is saying, is not a Muslim? I just told you there's nothing is called Khariji. This is a false statement. You see, the Muslims, in order to find a reason to kill a Muslim, they have to give him a title, and the title, all of it is coming from here. And for sure there's some verses in the Quran. As an example, chapter 9 verse number 73 and 74. Do we have any Muslim would like to call? Is that really the constitution of Islam, or ISIS was not doing this? ISIS killed Muslims who are not practicing Islam. Is it accurate? Yes. Read it. If you don't pray, you are not a Muslim. If you don't even slaughter as they slaughter, you are not a Muslim. If you don't pay zakat, you are not a Muslim. Do you see it? No, the name Muslim, even the name Muslim was a theft. Muhammad, there's a guy, his name is the Muslim, they call him Musaylama to make fun of his name. Musaylama is like, you know, in English you say small and smaller, you know, so it's like an insult name. So let us say your name is Michael, so I want to make fun of you, I say Michael or Michael, you know, like to make fun of you. So this guy, his real name is a Muslim. He is the first Muslim. Muhammad, he claimed to be a prophet too, and Muhammad, he copied from him the name Muslim, and he copied from him the name of Ar-Rahman. This is why if you go in the Quran, you will see the first time he start using the word Ar-Rahman. Let us go to the Quran. What we will say. Okay. Switch to Arabic. Sometimes the search engine here is not really good. No problem. Read here with me. Let me show you more. When he start using the word Ar-Rahman, the Arab, they said to him, what? Who is Ar-Rahman? The only Rahman we know is Rahmanul Yamama. Rahmanul Yamama is the guy who himself is called Muslim. He claimed to be a prophet, and he called himself Rahman, and his God is Ar-Rahman. So look what Muhammad he said. When they said to him that, in chapter 17 verse number 110, Muhammad, he gave them a verse supposedly Allah is answering. Look at the answer. Those Arab, they said to him, where you got this Rahman from? You know, Muhammad never mentioned Ar-Rahman before. This is the first time he mentioned such a name. So look what it says. Say, call upon Allah or call upon Ar-Rahman. By whatever name you call upon him, for him belong the most beautiful names. So this is not a name of Muhammad God. Muhammad, he liked the name. It's a beautiful name according to the story here. So they got him busted. The guy, his name is Ar-Rahman. He called his God Rahman. So why you are using his God name? So Muhammad now is answering them. He said, well, I call him Allah or I call him Rahman, doesn't matter, for all good names belong to Allah. But here you have a problem. Anyone notice what the problem? Anyone notice what the problem? Who is here notice the problem? Let us see. What is the source? You can go and read any interpretation you want. You want me to show you? Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you. Give me a second. No problem. I have some browser here open, so I'm going to close them. All right. All right. This is the official Islamic website, the interpretation of the Quran, and there is translation. This is the website owned by the King of Jordan, as we know. So I'm not using my own website. All right. Now, if we go to chapter 17, this is chapter 17, verse number 110. All right. We will go here. You see, this is not my interpretation. I'm going to show you what the Muslims say about it. Sorry. 17. All right. You see, when Muhammad the first time he used it, look what it says. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. As you see, this is not my interpretation, Muslims. I have nothing to do with it, not my even translation. So the Prophet often, oops, where is the page? Okay. Often say, "Oh Allah, oh compassionate," etc. And then Muhammad he forbid us from worshiping more than one God. But yet he calls upon another God together with his God. Why they are saying that? Because simply Muhammad he never said that his God, his name is Ar-Rahman. Never. This was the first time Muhammad he used the word Ar-Rahman. And how this happened? The guy, his name is Muslim, he sent him a letter. He said to him, in the name of Ar-Rahman. Muhammad he answered him saying, in the name of Ar-Rahman. Copy his name right away in the spot. So the people around, they said to him, what? Do you have a new God now? Who is Ar-Rahman? They were wondering, who is this? We thought you worship only one God, and that one you call him Allah only. So now why you are saying his name is Ar-Rahman? And that's mean Muhammad he never used the word Rahman ever before that date. You know what I mean? Imagine I say to you, my name is ChristianPrince, and suddenly my name is a Christian Ar-Rahman. People, they will say, what happened? Because simply they never heard me saying that before. Never ever. And now suddenly Muhammad he is coming with a new name, and this name never exists in his mouth until today. So people, they were thinking maybe now he is worshiping two gods. If not, now why then why he is calling him Ar-Rahman? Who is Ar-Rahman? And then not only that, they said to him, the only person we know his name is Ar-Rahman is the Rahman of Al-Yamama. You see, this is why I said the interpretation of the Quran is not really interpretation, it is a defense. The Muslims, they were under accusations from the beginning of Muhammad because he is a thief. There's a book, it's called the Book of Asbab al-Nuzul. Let me show you. Asbab al-Nuzul, the title mean the reason for the verse to come down. The reason for the verse to come down. And this book is full of fabrications too, you know, as I said, because it's meant to defend Islam, not to explain Islam. So he never said Ar-Rahman, and then suddenly he is saying Ar-Rahman. Let us see. So this is the first time this verse is revealed to Muhammad saying Ar-Rahman. And by the way, this is a create a big problem. I don't know if any of you notice. If this is what truly happened, that's mean all the stories, all the verses in the Quran are corrupt, because we should not have in many verses on most of the Quran the word Ar-Rahman in the beginning of the Quran, in the beginning of the chapter. You know why? Because simply this was revealed long after, so it should be starting in the Quran at that time when he said that word, not before. Now let me see which interpretation will speak about Rahmanul Yamama. Let us see. Yamama. But sometimes they don't show it in the translation, and even they update their pages. Here. Interesting. Here we go. Read with me. Actually, we miss it. They said to him, after he said that, he said, the adulterer, they said, Muhammad used to call into one Allah. Now he is calling into two gods, Allah and Ar-Rahman. We do not know of anyone by the name of Ar-Rahman except Ar-Rahman of Al-Yamama. Do you see him? Do you see it? So there was a very well-known person who his name is Muslim. As you see here, they call him Musaylama to make fun of his name, and they call him the liar. Why they call him the liar? Because he is a person who claimed to be a prophet even before Muhammad claimed to be a prophet. And you know, you will notice here that Rahman is a name was given. This guy, he gave himself the name Rahman, and his God is Ar-Rahman. So he is Rahman and his God is Ar-Rahman. And they said, the adulterer, well, you know what, the only one we know he called such a name is Musaylama or Muslim, and that is the Rahman of Al-Yamama. Yamama is a territory in the Arabian Peninsula. He is the Rahman of Yamama. This is the only one we know. So why Muhammad is using that name now? So Muhammad now, to defend himself that he is a thief and he liked the name and he wanted to add it to his God, so he said, oh, you know what, for God all the good names belong. What? So how come this guy was inspired by the name long before Muhammad and he was the only one using it in the Arabian Peninsula? Nobody ever used it before him. Now, by the way, the same word used by the Aramaic too. because that guy is stealing from the Aramaic. So everybody's stealing from somebody, but Muhammad, he like it, and he got busted. So he had to make a verse saying, well, all the good names belong to Allah. So he liked the name. That's all. But here now we have a problem. If this is the first time Muhammad he mentioned the word Ar-Rahman, who is the one who added Ar-Rahman in the front of every chapter in the Quran? You know what I mean? Chapter 17, where this verse is appearing, as we see, chapter 17, verse number 110. This is not an accurate number according to the Islamic cult of the Quran, because even the Muslims, they agree that the Muslims, or Uthman, he changed the orders of the Quran. So there's something in the Quran is called the order of revelation, and there is something is called the order of in the book today, which means the Muslims agree that the Quran they have today is not the same as the Quran as it is revealed, supposedly, quote unquote, by Allah to Muhammad through his delivery pizza guy Jibril. You know what I mean? Chapter 17 in the Quran is equal to chapter 50 in the original revelation, quote unquote. So that's mean there's 50 chapters in the Quran should not have the first 50 chapters should not have the word Ar-Rahman in it totally, period, because this is the first time the word Ar-Rahman ever appeared and ever Muhammad he mentioned. But if you go and make a little search, you will find that the word Ar-Rahman appear almost in the beginning of every chapter you will see. Are you getting my point, guys? If there's anyone don't understand what I'm saying, if this is the first time Muhammad he mentioned the word Ar-Rahman, then how the word Ar-Rahman is appearing suddenly in every chapter in the Quran? The word Ar-Rahman should not be appearing in the half of the Quran, period. This is a chapter number 50. The real number is 50, not 17. Remember, 17 is after the Muslims they played with the Quran. This is the Mus'haf according to Muslim. This is the Mus'haf of Uthman. However, by the way, for those who do not know, nobody have the Mus'haf of Uthman. Mus'haf in Arabic mean pages, not even a book. So this according to from who to Uthman, but nobody have the book of Uthman. And according to, as the Muslims agree, actually this is the Mus'haf of Uthman, don't agree with many other Qur'ans too. However, according to the Quran of Muslims approve that it's to be according to Uthman, it is number 17. However, according to the Muslim themselves, number 17 is in reality is number 50. Number what? 50. That's mean the first 50 chapter in the Quran should not have the word Ar-Rahman. So where the word Ar-Rahman is coming from? Any Muslim have an answer? 50 chapters in the Quran should not have the word Ar-Rahman. Find me one chapter in the Quran does not have the word Ar-Rahman. How this word is added? The Quran later get a BreadNet and start delivering the word Ar-Rahman pop-up windows everywhere. Somebody he sent a virus of Ar-Rahman to the computer of Uthman, and the word Ar-Rahman is spread all over all verses. Any Abdul? Anyway, like our topic is about terrorism, but now we are talking about this. But we have to answer the question what we can do. Do we have any Muslim would like to call me and prove me wrong? Who is a beautiful Muslim or handsome Muslima would like to call me and prove me wrong? And by the way, I'm not insulting when I say a beautiful Muslim and a handsome Muslima, because the Prophet of Islam, he forbid Muslim women from taking hair from their face, and he ordered Muslim men to take hair from their face except the beard. I mean, this is the only stupid religion in the world, making a woman or encouraging the women or forcing the women to have a beard. Allah will curse a woman if she shave. And the excuse is, if a woman she take hair from her face, she is a change in the look of Allah. Muslims, are you crazy or what? So why you do circumcise then? You circumcise women, you circumcise men. If this is a change in the look of Allah? Why? How come Muhammad he color his hair red? He looked like that monkey there in the picture. But this monkey does not have red hair yet. His face is red. Muhammad, he want to join the KKK? You don't like to have a black hair? Why? By the way, any Muslim can tell us why Muhammad wanted to have a red hair? That's why the Muslim, you see, those who claim to be very following the true Islam, they color their hair red, their beard, and they look really like monkeys. I'm serious, they look really like monkeys. They look disgusting. Do we have any Abdul? So there is tons of verses in the Quran speaking about doing jihad, killing non-Muslims, and yet some foolish people, they try to fool you and says Islam does not teach jihad. Jihad is a word meaning struggle. Well, you know what? Do you know that Dracula, he used to drink? Drink does not mean killing, right? But Dracula used to drink blood, my friend. So do you mean it does not mean necessarily jihad kill? Who care about the other meaning? There's many meaning. Yes, every word in Arabic have many meanings. But it's so clear what Muhammad he meant by jihad. When he want to talk about different jihad, it's clear there too. You see, isn't it the Muslim, they say to us, don't take things out of context. Don't take it out of its meaning. Okay, the Quran in front of us, the interpretation in front of us. And not only that, the Quran said that it is not equal those who do jihad and those who do not do jihad. Those who do jihad are not equal to the one who do not do jihad. So what does that mean? How Allah he describe it? He says those who sit in their ass, they don't want to go to war. Actually, Muhammad he threat those who don't want to go in war with him, I mean to fight with him, to kill them all. You will see that Muhammad he said in many places, I need to eat, huh? My belly is speaking to me. The Quran said, let us go to Arabic. Something wrong with this. ولا يستوي القاعدون من المؤمنين غير أولي الضرر. Chapter 4 verse number 95. It is not the believers are not equal. Why they are not equal? Who are they? Why they are not equal? Read with me, and this is the Muslim translation. Not equal those are those believer who sit where? In the chair? No, sit at home. And those who strive to fight. Look like Yusuf Ali, he loved the word strive, so he had it everywhere. And those who do jihad. What kind of jihad it is? Fighting. Do you see it? So even Islam make it clear that the one who sit at home and he claimed to be a Muslim is not equal to the one who do jihad. Do we have any Muslim here? Want to say something? And how you do jihad? Simply, there's many ways to do jihad. If you buy a gun for somebody you want to go for war to do jihad, you are sharing in the jihad because you supply him with weapon. Let us say you are a rich man but you are old, you cannot go and war. So what do? You have to do your duty. So if you cannot go and fight by hand by yourself, okay, buy him a sword, give him food, you know. So jihad is let us say a collection of activities, and everyone he do his own part. The one who can go and slaughter the Christians and the Jews, those are the mujahideen. The one who sponsor them, those are the sponsor of the mujahideen. They are doing a jihad in different way and based on their ability. However, those who don't do anything, they sit home and they don't support the mujahideen, they are not really truly Muslims. As you see, it is not equal. Those are those believers who sit and receive no hurt, and those who go and do jihad for the sake of Allah. And they do jihad by their money, and they by wealth, and thereby by their physical body. There's a hadith Muhammad, he said, just to show you how much Muhammad he is obsessed with killing. In one hadith he says, I wish I'm going to go and do jihad and die, and then Allah will raise me again and do jihad and die, and then Allah will raise me again and do jihad and die. Let me show you the hadith. Read with me, please. Muhammad is taking an oath. He is swearing. He swear by Allah. Read with me. I mean, how peaceful this man is. Look. By the one who's talking, Muhammad. By the one who is hand is the soul of Muhammad. So Muhammad saying, by the God who have my soul, I wish I could fight in the cause of Allah to do jihad and be killed, and then fight and be killed, and then fight and be killed. I mean, how clear it is to be more than this. This guy is obsessed with killing, to the point he will not stop. He will never give up until you kill him, and then you kill him. Allah, he wish that Allah, after you kill him, he will resurrect it again and he come back to do jihad again, and then he will be killed, and he will kill many, and then he will do jihad again and he will be killed. And as you see here, it says, I wish I could fight. Actually, the word in Arabic is not really fight. The word in Arabic is aghzu. Aghzu, it's mean I go to attack. Ghazu is to attack. It's not really fight. This is a false translation. This is the Arabic word as you see here next to it. It says, وَالَّذِي نَفْسُ مُحَمَّدٍ بِيَدِهِ لَوَدَدْتُ أَنْ أَغْزُ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. You see the word aghzu? أغزو فأقتل ثم أغزو فأقتل, which mean the correct translation it should be, I wish I will attack and then get killed, and attack and get killed, and then attack them again and get killed. So he is the attacker. You know what I mean? And you see how the different it is when they say, like, this is why Muslim translation is nothing but a collection of fabrication, is far away from reality. And this is why when somebody he don't speak Arabic, even if he is a truthful, you know, he is a decent person, trying to teach you about Islam, he will be very limited, because there is a huge difference between what it says in Arabic and what it says in English. And we can show you tons of example. Now, do we have any Muslim who don't agree with us? Why Muhammad is obsessed with going to kill and come back to life again and kill and come back to life again and kill? I mean, what the point? Isn't it enough to go and do jihad for Allah and you die for his sake? Killing others' enemies? Here we go. You did jihad, you die, you are a murderer now. Why you want to come back? Because he love it. Because he love it. Okay, you want the link? No problem. Hold on. Let me see if I can find you better translation, because sometimes the Muslims, they get themselves busted. They give the same thing, different translation. Here we go. This is better. Read with me, please. Let me give you the link first before I forget. The one we were reading before is from Sahih Muslim. And this one is Riyadus-Salihin, which is supposedly about the copy of a Muslim too. Read with me carefully. I would not lag behind. Let's read together. Muhammad is talking. By him in whose hand Muhammad's soul is, if we're not to be too hard upon Muslims, I would not lag behind and any expedition. Muhammad, by the way, here the coward, he is explaining why he is a potato sitting behind when the man is going to die for him. He sit behind. You see, he's saying to them, I wish I can kill, I will come back and kill and come back and kill and come back, but he never go. You know what I'm saying? I send those young ones to die for me, but I'm sitting home. I wish I can go and kill and go and kill and come back and get killed and come back and do jihad again and get killed, but he don't want to go. So he's trying to explain why he's a coward. Then I would not lag behind in any expedition to fight in the cause of Allah, to do jihad, but I have neither abundant means of providing to provide them what? Horses. See, Muhammad himself, he don't want to do jihad. He's a potato. You want to provide, huh? Okay, no, we continue. Nor all other Muslims have it, and will be hard on them to remain behind when I go forth for jihad. By him in whose hand Muhammad's soul is, I love to do jihad in the way of Allah and get killed and fight again and get killed and do jihad again and aghzu, which means attack, and I attack and I attack and get killed and get killed and get killed again and again and again. Do you see it? But yet a stupid person like James White, he will say to you, Islam is not ISIS. I mean, this is amazing, isn't it? I'm really hungry. My stomach is talking to me. Guys, I gave the link already. I mean, how many times I want to give it? Guys, you're not focusing. Here we go. And this is not only in this hadith is exist in many locations, you know. Let me show you the other ones. This is exist in Al-Bukhari, exist in Muslim, you know. Okay, here you will find all the links. I will give you the major. This is have in Arabic, so I'm not going to go in. This one is in Ibn Majah. This is Riyadus-Salihin. This is Sahih Muslim. Okay. There we go. Yeah, if you like to read more about Islam and get reference handy in your hand, you can get my books. You can go to Amazon and search for just type my name, ChristianPrince, and you will find a list of my books there. you know, and they are in many languages. And you know, in my books, you will notice right away, it's the same as I talk here. It's the same there. It is not. I am not. I am not a politically correct. I use the word stupid. I use the same language. You see, I'm not. I don't have a language for writing and language for speaking. I am as I am now. I don't have a makeup. I speak things as it is. And if people don't like the language I use, I mean, I'm just being honest. This is how it is. I mean, why you wanna? You see, somebody wanna say to me, sometime you are, you know, aggressive with Muslims. I say, why I'm aggressive? I'm reading what it is. I say, oh, you say to the prophet, he said, any woman she give me her vagina to F her. I said, well, this is how it is. The prophet is asking the women to give what exactly? What he want from them? Their hand, their finger, their nose. He want their vagina. The whole issue is about enjoying their vagina. So what do you want me to say? I say he give them their hand. You say, but this is not really a nice language. I mean, who care about nice language or not? I'm not here to say a nice language. I am here to say the truth. Why you want me to say a nice language? What the purpose of that nice language? Are we here in a TV show where people they are trying to lie to each other? Where everybody have a fake smile, the same as you see in America. You open your TV, you find 7 women sitting wearing short skirt, and everyone she have a big smile in her face, but in fact she wished to finish the program and go home and finish this stupid thing is happening. I'm not here to give you a fake smile. I'm giving you the truth. Aren't you sick of people being politically correct? Nobody dare to say his mind. You know what happened around you in the world always remind me of the funny story of the naked king, who nobody dare to say the king is naked. This is how we are in this earth now. Nobody dare to say things as it is. Once I was you know, I was talking to a person, actually 2 of them, in a coffee shop, and you know, they are following in a cult like Jehovah's Witnesses. So she said to me, you know, you are being so hard on me. I really I respect your belief. I said, I don't respect your belief. They look at me like, what? This guy is so rude. I mean, why I will lie to you? I don't respect your belief. Why I should say to somebody I respect your belief when I don't respect your belief? You know what I mean? Why I need to say it? This is hypocrisy. Why you enjoy hypocrisy? I don't respect your belief. It's a stupid belief. So you say things you don't mean. What does that mean? It's mean you are a hypocrite. You are not. You are no better than them. They are liars. You are liars now. So now it's time for us to lie at each other. I say I respect you. I respect your belief. You say I respect you. I respect your belief. I can respect a person if he is not doing wrong, but I'm not going to respect his stupid belief. Somebody saying to me that he have a God. If he do jihad, Allah will make his penis endless. I mean, how in the world I can respect myself after I say to him, I respect your belief? What about respecting yourself first and say the truth? You know what I mean? What about respecting yourself and be honest? So we say to someone else something we don't believe in just in order to be what they call it nice. I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying what I believe. I believe your religion is stupid. You cannot take it. Go and drink from the water of the ocean. And you have the right to say about the same about my belief. No problem. You know what I mean? So this is why today we have a problem that people they want to say the truth about Islam. If you are a person want to say the truth about Islam, you are not welcome even in churches. I can show you right now seminars I was invited to do. The first 15 minutes, the guy in the seminar, he have to present me to the audience because he want to tell them nicely that this guy is not like any. He say it as it is. You know, imagine first time I went to, it was a big church. Do you know where the attack happened in the Philippines, in a city called Marawi? You heard of Marawi city? I did a seminar very close to that town. It's have a lot of Muslims, and those Christians, they were so worried about what will happen if I go there. I said I will go, don't worry. You know what God want to happen, let it happen. If they will kill me, you know, so what? I mean, die today, die tomorrow, I don't care. I don't really care. Anyway, so I went, and they have like a bunch of guys waiting for me, and they have like, they are armed, and because they are expecting something wrong might happen. Anyway, so we went to the church, and for the first time ever, they have somebody in a church saying the word poo-poo. You should see the faces of the people, you know. When I said the word poo-poo, everybody was looking like, what he just said? They start asking each other what he said. And then I said again in the mic, I said poo-poo, poo-poo, this is poo-poo, poop, you know, poop, this is poop. Because they start asking each other, like, did he say poop? Did he say poop? Yes, I did. So each time I read something Muhammad he said, I say this is poo-poo, and after that they start saying after me, do you see this? What is this? Everybody in the church says poo-poo. This is the truth. It is poo-poo. But they never heard somebody before speaking like this. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. This is how I see it. This is how it is. Do you agree with me or not? Why you want to speak in a certain language? It's not real. Am I insulting by saying it is poo-poo? It is poo-poo. Actually, poo-poo is more useful than this. Poo-poo can be used as a fertilizer. Even animals, they eat it. The words of Muhammad is bringing nothing but death and destruction, so it is worse than poo-poo. A man, he make you drink poo-poo or drink urine, which is a poo-poo. It's a liquid. The urine is a poo-poo liquid. Is a liquid. Let us say it's the form of poo-poo in liquid. A man, he make you, he forbid you from drinking wine, but he order you to drink urine. I mean, how stupid a human being can be more than this? Which mean, in other way, Muhammad, he exchanged wine with urine. There's somebody, he give you urine, and somebody give you wine. And then the true Muslim brother is the one who drink urine. Brother, sister, did the guy's name is ChristianPrince? He said, why the Prophet, he ordered Muslims to drink urine? First of all, urine is very healthy. Give me a couple. Alhamdulillah. It's very, I am a doctor, as you know. It's very proven by science. There is a scientist from Japan, his name, Lama Aidu Yama. He's very well known. Prove that urine is very healthy. What the heck? I mean, this is religion teaching us to drink urine. Urine is an acid, is a poison. This is why we are designed to reject the poison of our body. This is what the urine is. The smell of it alone is enough to make you sick. And then you make me drink urine? May Allah urinate on you. Why people don't want to say things as it is? And here we go. We are here challenging live on air. Any Muslim would like to call me? Any Muslim? I am making a live challenge every day. Every day I say, who is a Muslim want to debate me? Who want to call me right now? Aren't you willing to defend the God of urine? You know, always Muslims, they come to us with the stupid things. It's beyond stupidity sometimes. But Muslims, they can get away with their stupid claims if you are not educated and you have no idea how to speak to them. You do not know what they have. So Muslims, they are trained century after century to attack Christianity, and Christians, they have no idea what Islam. So a Muslim can really, you know, he can put you in trouble easy without you knowing what to do. This is what happened when did that. He came to the West and he started debating Christian ministers who have no idea what Islam is about, and they are not even educated about Christianity. Muslims always, they choose carefully, they debate who. When they knew that somebody, he will make them shish kebab, they are mute. Look at them. Who is going to debate me? I'm here. I'm waiting. Every day I spend the day saying, who is a Muslim is willing and brave to call me right now and get me busted? Who called? If they call once, they will never do it again. Do we have any Muslim would like to call me? And you know, like we cover now all about jihad. We can show you more. I mean, it's fighting and killing. As an example, when Muhammad, he raped Safiya. How he raped Safiya? You see, imagine how ugly, disgusting this creature. His name is Qatham, who changed his name to Muhammad. He killed the family, the uncles, the cousins, the tribe. Everybody in her tribe was slaughtered in the same day. He raped her. And a guy, his name is Abu Ayyub, was sitting outside the tent. Muhammad, he went out and he said, Abu Ayyub, why you are here? He said, well, you killed Prophet, you killed this woman, you are raping now, you killed her uncles, her brothers, her husband, her tribe, and I'm afraid that she might do harm to you. The Prophet, he laughed and he said, good. He laughed. You see how the Muslim, how Muhammad was doing, he's struggling. They say to us, jihad is a struggle. Obviously, Muhammad was so much in struggle. He's raping a woman now after he killed all her families and her tribe in the same night. He did not even wait like a week or two until this woman, she go out of her, you know, bad memory. No, you know, the same night before we arrived town, you know, we put a tent. I'm going to take off her panty. I'm going to rip her off apart. So do we have any Muslim here would like to call me right now? Any Abdul? Who is a Muslim wanna call me and I will give you one of my books as a gift. I will give you one of my books as a gift if you debate me, not just call me, say hi. You know, you debate me and you make me pieces as usual, because always Muslims, they never lose a debate. I never saw a Muslim losing a debate, even if he came out of the debate pieces with no glue. Always they win. The same what happened when they have a war with Israel. They attack the Jews destroy them, they win more land. The Muslims, they celebrate victory. They attack second time. The Jews, they win. The Muslims celebrate victory. They attack the third time. The Jewish, they win. The Muslims celebrate victory. I mean, each time they lose more lands, they celebrate more victory. To the point, even when they lost Jerusalem itself, until now, the Muslims celebrate victory of the day when they lost Jerusalem. Do you believe it or not? To be a Muslim, it's mean you have a tumor in your brain, and that tumor is the holy brain. So do we have any Abdul? He have a brain. And by the way, according to scientific study based on Zakir Naik research, that Muslim brain is the most expensive brain because it never been used. There is no way a brain being used ever will believe that God will make a penis endless and a vagina fit for that, and a woman ass is 1 mile. Imagine the Abdul, according to Muhammad, he will be about 60 or 30 arm tall, depend in the story hadith. So let us say it is 60 arm tall, and then his penis is endless. I mean, don't you think that this is too much, Muslims? What you will do with such a penis? Don't forget to call Shell company, because maybe they can use your penis to import oil to different galaxy. Any Abdul? Don't forget, guys, for the new ones, don't forget to subscribe so you can join us when we have a live podcast. We have live podcast 3 times a week at least, and that is Sunday and Friday and Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. in those days. However, during the weekdays, I do have more podcasts, but in different timing. But those are the fixed one. So don't forget to subscribe. And if you are already a person who subscribed, don't forget to unsubscribe and then subscribe again, because that will give you extra blessing from Allah. This is the Muslim logic. And Abdul, I'm really upset that Abduls are not calling us. Where is the brave Abdul who want to show us how we are stupid and Islam is a true religion? Where is the Abdul who want to tell us about the Quranic science? I want to hear about the science of the Quran. If you don't like to talk about jihad, no problem. Forget about jihad. You know, there's something funny about Islam. All of us, we knew that atheists, they spend their day to debate the Christians to prove to us that we used to be apes. The Muslims, they do the opposite. They spend their day to prove to us that Allah, he cursed the Jews and he made them monkeys. I mean, if you look at this story alone, is enough to prove to you that every Muslim is an idiot until he proved the opposite. Why Allah he made the Jews monkeys? Anyone remember why? Why Allah he made the Jews monkeys? Zakir Naik will tell you why. Brother sister, Allah told the Jews not to do any work in Saturday, in the Sabbath. So the Jews, they live in an island. I never heard of the Jews live in an island. Since when? The Jews, they live in an island? Are you sure? What is that, Hawaii? And brother, Allah he made the fifth come to them only in Saturday. And the fifth, she jumped in the top of the water and she said, I'm here. What? Allah he ordered them not to fish in Saturday, not to do any work in Saturday, and he hide the fish the whole week, and then the fish jumped in the top of the water in Saturday only, and she said to them, I'm here. Don't use bad language, please, in the text, otherwise I will block you. No bad language in our chat. So according to the story, because those Jews, they get hungry and they had to fish in Saturday, for Allah was hiding the fish all week long. For a long time, they have no choice but to fish in Saturday. And because they fished in Saturday, Allah, he cursed them and he made them pigs and monkeys. I mean, do you see how logical the story is? In the same time, the Quran say in Allah, he said in the Quran supposedly that if a Muslim he ate pork, it's okay if he's hungry. What? So why Allah he cursed the Jews if they are hungry when they fish in Saturday, and the Muslims they can eat pork and Allah will not make them pigs and monkeys? Any Abdul will have an answer for that? There's no need to use a bad word for Zakir Naik. I mean, come on, just say it. You know, don't be rude. You know, say things make sense. They are stupid. Say how stupid they are. Bad language will not make any difference. We don't like it here. We don't like to see it. A Christian person, he should not use such a word, and will not make you look smarter. So do we have any Muslim want to explain to us how this happened? And how come Allah is not doing that no more? I mean, there is many Jewish, not only they are doing fishing in Saturday. If you do not know, they have a big festival every year in Jerusalem, not Jerusalem, sorry, in Haifa, for gays and lesbian in Saturday. So Allah will make the Jews pigs and monkeys for fishing in Saturday, and He will not make them pigs and monkeys for being gays and lesbian big festival in Haifa in Saturday. Any Muslim have an explanation for the stupidity of the Quran? I have a neighbor, he is a Jew. He used to go every Saturday to do fishing. And once he opened the door of his truck and I saw a foot of a monkey. He hid it right away when he noticed that I'm looking. I mean, obviously, this is enough to prove to you that Allah is true God. The God who says for people who do fishing in Saturday, Allah made them pigs. And not only that, just to show you how smart Muhammad is. Muhammad is the smartest ass ever in history. Muhammad, he discovered, is the only one who discovered that the rats are Jews. How Muhammad discovered that the rats are Jews? He have his own logic. Let me show you. You have to admit that Muhammad is super intelligent person. Look with me. Muslims, this is not my translation, not my words, not my hadith, so don't cry. You can cry later, it's okay. To take the stress off. The Prophet said, who is the ones talking? The Prophet. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Sayyidina Muhammad. You will never see a Muslim saying the Prophet without saying SWAWSAAMGFHOO, because they are scared and terrified to say his name alone. You see, the Christian, they believe in Jesus as God, but they don't say Jesus. May Allah pray on him. May Allah assalamu alayhi wa sallam. They don't say that. They say Jesus, and He is their God. The Muslim, they say Muhammad is not their God, but they have to praise him 10,000 words after they mention his name. Let us continue. The super intelligence of the Prophet Muhammad. The Prophet said, a group of the Israelis were lost. Really? Wow. And nobody knows what they did. Look at the structure of the story. Muhammad, he knew what they lost, but he did not know what they did. That's deep. That's seriously deep. That's really deep. This is deep poo-poo. I mean, like what? He knew that a group of Israeli, they are lost, but he do not know why they are lost. I mean, what they did exactly. Muhammad, where do you get this story from, that there's a group of Israeli are lost? You get it from Discovery Channel? What? Let us continue. Let it go. But Muhammad now is making commentary about the story. Hold on. But I did not see them, except they were cursed and changed into rats. Unbelievable discovery. Now we knew where the rat is coming from. So there's a group of Israeli, brother, they are lost, which means disappear. We do not know what happened to them, and we do not know what they do. Like what they do, I know what the Jews they do. I will tell you as an example. The Jews, they do Jewish stuff. This is what they do. But let me tell you, according to my understanding and my intelligence, I'm very super intelligent. I see that not except that they were cursed and changed into rats. Okay, how they change into rats? Muhammad is going to give us now deep philosophy and deep logic. For the reasoning is coming now. Like, hold on.
For if, I love it when Muhammad say if. You see, I just asked somebody not to use the F word, huh? So Muhammad now saying if, so he don't mean the F word, he says something else. For if you put the milk of she camel in the front of a rat, it will not drink it. But if the milk of a sheep is put in the front of it, it will drink it. What? This guy should work with the CIA right now, right here. The IQ of the Prophet Muhammad is beyond any understanding and any level. He noticed that rats don't drink camel urine, and the Jews don't drink camel urine too. So they must be Jews. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's amazing. This is so beautiful. I mean, how the Prophet, he was able to discover such a thing. This is super unbelievable. Come on, show respect, please. Come on, guys, show respect. The guy, I mean, everybody do poo-poo. All of us, we do poo-poo from time to time. Muhammad now is doing poo-poo. If we practice the logic of Muhammad on the Muslims, all right? Donkeys don't drink wine. Muslims don't drink wine. Does that mean donkeys are Muslims? In fact, yes, the Quran says all animals are Muslims. I mean, look, guys, look how those, I mean, look how good those Jews are, how conservative they are. Now they are in the form of rats. You see, they are Jews. Take a note. They are what? They are Jews. They are Israeli. And now they are changed into rats. But yet, brother, yet they are conservative Jews, and they will not break the Torah, and they will not drink the milk of a she camel. Wow, what a conservative rat Jew. They are rat now, but still they are keeping the Sabbath, and they are keeping the Torah order not to drink the camel milk. Now, Muslims, as long Muhammad just admitted that it's not lawful for the Jews based on Allah order, because you Muslim believe Allah is the one who sent the Torah to drink the she camel. How Muhammad he order you to drink the she camel milk and her urine? How come the rats of the Jews, they respect the Torah and the order of God, but Muhammad he ordered you to do the opposite? He ordered you to drink the she camel milk and the urine of the camel. Yeah, those are Orthodox rats. Actually, if one of you is good in like art, you know, if you have a good software to do you know, like Photoshop, etc., maybe you can get a picture of an art and you make her wear a hat, and you use my video, you know, and you like, you know, you make like a nice comedy from my video. I just gave you the base. You can copy it and you can add that. It's an idea if you like to do it. Any Muslim can explain to us why Muhammad is being so dumb? I mean, how in the world you Muslims follow such an idiot? Even Borat will not do that. You know Borat? Borat, for sure, he's a smart guy. He's being funny. But even Borat will not do what Muhammad did. I mean, think about it. Muhammad is sitting and thinking, he is observing the rats. The rat is getting close to the milk. The rat is sniffing the milk. The rat, he noticed that this is not a cow milk or a goat milk. It's a she camel milk. The rat, he says, A'udhu billah, I'm not going to drink it. It is haram. The rat will not drink it because it's haram. Unbelievable. I have to be honest with you. Unbelievable. Those are the rats who they are following the Torah and they know what is haram, what is not haram. Two rats are now. Imagine there's two Jewish rats in the front of the dish of the she camel, and the first Jewish rat, he said to his other rat, he's older. The other rat is older by age. So he said, "Do you think should we drink this milk?" The other rat, he said, "Let us go and ask the rabbi. Let us go to Rabbi Jack Shalom." They went to Rabbi Jack Shalom. He is a rat too, but he is a big rabbi. So they said to the Rabbi Jack Shalom, they said to him, Habibi, Habibi, Habibi Jack Shalom. Habibi, we saw milk, and this milk, it sound and the smell like it is a she camel milk. Should we drink this milk, Rabbi? The Rabbi, he grabbed his beard and he started thinking, let us say, this is, are you sure it is not sheep milk? The Jews, they swear, they say we take an oath by the Torah that this doesn't sound like milk of a sheep. So the rabbi, he said, based on this, we should not drink from that milk because it is not kosher. Thank you. I mean, that's amazing, man. That is so amazing. So if somebody asks you, approve that Muhammad is super intelligent, it's right in front of you. How are you, Mr. Christopher? How are you? You know, look at the Muslims. The Muslims, they change their names and they come with the names, they call themselves a Christopher. Jesus was God. You see, they are in pain. They are trying to change the topic. Do you notice? This guy, his name is a Christopher. He's trying, he is in pain. He cannot take it how stupid his prophet is, so he is desperately trying to change the topic. Now, Christopher, I have a challenge for you to call me and to ask me the question you are posting in the text. You are a Messianic Jews, so you are a rat then, because according to Muhammad, you are a rat. So what do you mean you are Messianic Jews? Are you Christian? Are you Christian? So why you are saying Jesus was? Call me. Let us expose you. I believe you are a Muslim. Call me. I have a feeling you are a Muslim. Do you like to call me? You are not? Okay, so why you are making fun of the Christian belief? What is your problem? How you call yourself Messianic Jew and you refuse what the Christian believe? Messianic Jews is people who believe in the Messiah and they believe in his resurrection and his crucifixion. Anyway, you are trying to take me away from my topic, so we will give you a time out. Otherwise, give me a call and be a man. We don't have time for potatoes. Anyone, you don't need to agree with me. Just be a man and call me. We are live on air. Let everybody hear your voice. Stop being a coward. Stop being a rat. The one who dare to post something we don't agree with in the text, but he is not willing to call me live and get me busted, that means you are a rat and you are a coward and you don't even deserve to get married one day from a woman, because if she send you out to throw the garbage, you will get scared and you will come back with the garbage bag full. For you are a coward. And I will feel sorry for the women who will marry you if you don't even dare to use your voice to speak to someone. Now, do we have any Muslim rat expert to call us? Any Muslim who is a rat expert like the Prophet, he can call us. Anyone? There's not even one of you Muslims are a rat expert like Muhammad. Guys, do you think Muhammad, he got a PhD in rats behavior? You see, I am, based on what I see in front of me, I have to admit that obviously Muhammad, he graduated from a very high school, university, and get a PhD in the Torah and in the rats. And now Muhammad is making a comparison between two religions, the religion of the rats and the religion of the Jews. And by his super intelligence, he noticed that the religion of the rats is the same the religion of the Jews. Do we have any Abdul here? And if there's any of you, he have like a friends from the Jews, a rabbi of the rats, as an example. If you know anyone, please let us call them. I mean, that will be interesting. Imagine Muhammad is thinking about this. The Prophet said, a group of the Israeli, they were lost, but nobody knows what they did. But I do not see them, except they were cursed into rats. Hold on. The director is saying we need to do commercial. If you have rats and you are trying to kill them, you advise you not to do so, because if you kill rats from now on, they will accuse you that you are killing a Jew. If you are a person who wish to kill a rat, call our lawyer number 1-800-KILL-A-RAT, and we will give you the best advice how to kill a rat without being accused of killing a Jew. Thank you very much. Go back to the series. Wow. Director, should we start again? Yeah, okay. All right. But I did not see them, except they were cursed and changed into rats. For if you put the milk of a she-camel in front of a rat, it will not drink it. It will make a cheese out of it. Unbelievable. I cannot believe it. This guy is, I cannot believe it. There's 1.4 billion idiot. They believe in this donkey to be a prophet of God. I cannot believe it. You Muslims have something wrong with your brain. Are you in drugs? Are you? So do you know why now Muslims, they don't dare to call me? Because they knew that they are being stupid when they believe in Muhammad. Imagine if somebody go in TV and he said this statement live on TV today. Everybody in the world will make fun of him for he is so stupid. So why Muhammadan don't see how stupid their prophet is? Anyone? Who is a Muslim would like to come forward and call us and explain to us why Muhammad he have a stupid logic? Anyone? You know, Christopher, we can change the topic for you, but the point is you are a coward. You say you want to speak your belief, but you don't dare to speak your belief. This is why I'm going to block you. If you are a man, call me live. I want to hear your belief. We are not stopping you from saying your belief. You are a donkey and you are a coward and you are fake. If you are really a real person who have a belief, call me. Let us see if you are a true person who have a belief. You don't have a belief. You are the same as a Muhammad, who he see everybody around him a rat when the fact he is the rat. So be a man and call me and tell me your belief so we can laugh at you. You are just a fake person who is a Muslim trying to play games. Do we have any Abdul here wanna call us? Any Abdul would like to call us? By the way, Abduls, if you call me and you defend Islam, Allah will increase the size of your penis and he might have 2 holes at the end of it instead of 1. And you never know, you might he might give your penis sunglasses. I mean, you will look so good with it. Unbelievable. By the way, do you know that Muhammad, he said that when his mother, she gave birth to him, a light came from her vagina and reached all the way the palaces of Damascus? I wonder how the father of Muhammad had sex with the mother of Muhammad. I am assuming that this guy, he used to wear a welding mask to do it. What the heck? This woman, the second she take off her panty, a light came from her vagina? Wow! Her vagina can supply light, electricity, all the way from Saudi Arabia, from Mecca, all the way to Damascus. It's about 1,200 kilometers. Eesh. Wow. I mean, Muslims, how come nobody in Mecca saw the light, but people in Damascus, they saw the light? Another question. When light goes in all direction, not only in one. I mean, light is a light. Hello. Why only in Damascus they got the light? Hello. Imagine you have a lamp, and you turn it on. Only people from one direction they can see it. Let me tell you what happened. Let me draw for you what happened. Now I get it. I was thinking about it wrongly. Let me make a drawing for you so you can get an idea how this happened exactly. Here we go. We have a space here. All right, we will use this space. All right. Muhammad mother, you know I am very good in drawing, right? Yeah, actually they put my drawing in auctions these days. So Muhammad mother, this is here is Damascus. In this area, this is Damascus. All right. Muhammad mother, obviously she was laying down in her back like this. Her legs was open like that, facing Damascus. And the light came all the way from here to here, which is 1,200 kilometers. But by the way, Muslims, is that a holy light coming from the vagina? Or this is a laser? Anyway, I mean, things happen in the Middle East, especially Middle Eastern women. They can do a lot of things, you know. And the funny, nobody reports such a story. I mean, imagine, guys, suddenly every house in Damascus is lighted with such a light, and no historian spoke about it. And this light came all the way from Mecca, and nobody saw it. And nobody saw it between. I mean, hold on. The light came all the way to Damascus. What about between? Here. All this distance here is between. How come nobody saw the light? So from Mecca all the way to Damascus, nobody saw the light. Suddenly the light appeared in Damascus. Any Abdul? Anyway, Muhammad, he say things you believe it or not, it must be true. It must be true. You do not need a reference for this. Just go to Google and type the prophet said a light came from his mother when she gave birth. Just go do it. Don't depend anything. Like, I mean, even this is simple thing. You can search for it and Google in 2 seconds. Don't be lazy, guys. Why people are lazy? So do we have any Abdul wanna call me live as we speak and show us how amazing Islam is? Actually, one of the reasons I'm afraid to get married, I mean, imagine you marry a woman and now you're so excited to have the sexual intercourse with her, and then she took off her panty and you go blind. Actually, there's a hadith said, or let's say a reference in Islamic book says that if a person he saw the private part of the prophet, he go blind. If the woman she saw the prophet private part, she will go blind. And actually Aisha, she said in one of the hadith that she never saw the prophet naked except once. When was that once? When a man he came to him, Muhammad, he ran to the door naked and he kissed him. Aisha, she never saw the prophet naked before. Muslims, how the prophet used to have sex? Now, who is the Muslim wanna call me and challenge me live to show him the reference that Aisha, she said she never saw the prophet naked ever before that time and never after? Any Muslim? Now I know why Aisha, she never have babies. And those Christians, they lie about the prophet. They say the prophet, he was raping her. He never took off his clothes still, you know. He never took off his clothes. Any Muslim disagree with me? Who is a Muslim want to challenge me to show him the reference? Anyone? Nobody. Alhamdulillah. I don't know how they have sex. Are you asking me? I have no idea. I think it was a virtual thing. Like Aisha, she opened her camera in different room and Muhammad in different room. But Muhammad never opened his camera. It was only Aisha. Unbelievable, man. This is something really, really weird. Do we have any Muslim here? Huh? Look at the wisdom of Muhammad. Muhammad, he gave license to kill 5 animals. I'm not going to make a comment about this. Any Abdul? Huh? Why there is no Abdul is willing to call us? Where is the big mouth Abdul in Facebook who post about Christianity, who post about Islam, who, you know, where are you? What happened? Huh? What happened? You see, you will be honored. You will be, this will be recorded live and you can download it later and you can post it in the Muslim blogs and website and see, brother, see how I destroyed the ChristianPrince. See how I muted him and he will never debate us about Islam again. Who want to do it? Who want to get the honor of destroying me pieces? Hmm? No one? Well, no one. What we can do, you know? I thought the Muslims would be jealous, the same as Muhammad was jealous. Do you know how Muhammad jealousy work? Let me show you the jealousy of Muhammad. One more additional proof to show you how smart Muhammad is. A blind man came to Muhammad. Muhammad ordered his women to hide. And he ordered them to wear hijab. Read with me. I was with the messenger of Allah SAWSFEG 200-5600 SW 2017 model, while Maymuna was with him. Then Ibn Maktoum, this is the guy who is the blind man, came. Okay, this is the blind man. This has happened when the order to observe veil were ordered to observe veil. So now Muhammad, he already told them about the veil thing. So the Prophet SAWSOFEGOHE 200 said, observe yourself, observe the veil, put the hijab. Hey, women, put the hijab, put the veil from him. They said to him, Prophet of Allah, isn't he blind? Unbelievable. I can't even imagine this is happening. This is can't be happening. This is truly can't be happening. I mean, imagine a blind man coming to your house and you said to your wife to cover her hair and wear hijab. What? Hello? What? What's wrong with this Muhammad? But now because he, you know, his wives, they are smarter than him, and he found himself stupid. Look what he said. He said, well, yeah, he is a blind, but are you both blind? But as we know, Muslim women are allowed to see men. This is why they can walk in the street and they use their eyes. They see men, and the guy is not coming naked and he is blind. So what do you mean, are you blind? Is the man coming naked? No. He's wearing his clothes. He's coming to Muhammad as any man walking in the street coming to his house. So what do you mean, are you too blind? Women are allowed in Islam. You ask any Muslim, is women allowed in Islam to see strange women, strange men in the street? They say yes. Otherwise, how they can walk? So this man, he walked all the way in the road, came into the house of Muhammad. Why they have to hide themselves? He cannot see them. Even it says there, he cannot even recognize us. You see it? And we don't even know him. He do not know us. He can neither see us nor recognize us, which means he cannot even notice if we are exist in the same room or not. He's blind. I mean, this is what happened to you when you have a dumb prophet like Muhammad. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Muslims, if I making you feel bad, but this is really dumb. And you have to be dumb to believe in a dumb. Officially. You know what is missing? To hear in Muhammad resume that he used to work as a striptease in a blind women club. I mean, obviously this guy, he think even if you are blind you can see. So Muhammad, what do you used to do for a living? Brother Tether, I used to work as a striptease in a blind women club. Where? You used to work what? He worked as a striptease in a blind women club. That makes sense. Do we have any Abdul? So as you see, we stay here for a couple of hours each time, and we keep saying, who is Abdul wanna call us, and nobody call us. And by the way, if you are a Muslim and you want to work in a striptease blind club, feel free. You can wear the hijab. Anyway, Lord have mercy. Anyway, guys, I think we have enough for today. Don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends about our channel, and if you like to communicate with me, as you see, there's 2 links in the screen appearing: patreon.com, and this is for donation for those who would like to donate to us, and there's minds.com. This is additional, let us say, page I have. The same as Facebook actually, but it's more freedom. You know, they don't have restrictions like YouTube and Twitter. So I advise you to subscribe there, because always you can get the update about what we do, and I post there too when I do live broadcast, so you will receive an email if I do any post. So subscribe, and if you are in YouTube, don't forget to make your subscription, let us say, like this, that you have to go to the setting and allow notification, because many, they don't receive really that we are on air for very simple reason, for they have that notification off. All right, so if you like to be with us, subscribe, turn on your notification. If you like to contact me, if you have a Muslim want to debate me, feel free, you can contact me. All of you are welcome, but not to say to me hi and hello. You know what I mean? Because I can say hi and hello here to you as much as you want. Let us share this. If you have a question, you can ask it here too. However, you can text me there, but be sure it is something really important, not something silly. All right, don't ask me if you are single. I am but not interested. Don't ask me where I live. Don't ask me how old are you. Those questions I never answer, for there's none of your business. So be with us and fight with us this evil cult, for the whole world is a risk of violence, hate, and even the economy is infected because of this cult. Every country in the world right now have a huge budget from your money. It is your money. It doesn't matter what country it is. Huge budget to fight the Islamic terrorism. So if you think you are away from this, you are not. If you think you can hide away from it, you are not. When you go to the airport, there's 2 major things in the airport they are worried about: a drug dealer and a terrorist. Your intelligence, they spend hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions, to keep you secure from terrorists, and they are everywhere. And the only way to fight terrorism is not really just by arresting the terrorist, is making the terrorist not to be a terrorist, is showing him how stupid this religion is. Muslims are victims of the stupid cult of this religion. Is called Islam. The best way to fight it is to show the Muslims that there's no virgins waiting for them, and this is the truth. To show them exactly the truth, and the truth will set them free, as our Lord and our Savior, he said in the Bible. Search the truth and be truthful, and then when you find the truth, what will happen next? You will be free. You will be free from your ignorance, free from your stupidity, free from the control of somebody else making you believe in something stupid. You will be you, free as a child of God, who created you free and not to be slave of anyone. Muslims, they believe that they are slaves of God. God does not need slaves. And the God who created us to be his slaves, he is sick God. This is what I want to say. Thank you very much. May the Lord bless you, and soon we will be back again, as you say, as we just to remind you, Sunday, Friday, and Wednesday we have a 3 days a week is a must. 4:30 p.m. New York time, every one of those days. However, during the weekdays I have live broadcast too, but in different timing. So subscribe and be with us. Christ is Lord, Islam is false. I mean to that, and we see you soon again. God bless you all.